Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on the 882, starting to put it together here and there, going to tear it apart in a few other places, and I'll show you, give you a walk around what's been going on it. Changed the front tires and wheels yesterday, changed the front end. I wanted spindles on it that weren't marked up in any way. I wanted the tie rods to look really good. I tried to keep them all looking natural, like they've been used a little bit with a little bit of patina on them. Changed the front nose piece and put the front emblem on, painted the upper grill in that area right there. This right-hand wheel here has Permatex on it to get it sealed. Never heard of that before. It didn't work, if anybody wants to know. But this rim here is in very good shape. Has some grease on it. I use that to seal up a new tire. Have to tighten up the alternator. Going to take the dry shaft back out. I did put it in yesterday, but didn't do it correctly. Did get the fan in backwards. I'm going to turn that around, and I will do that for YouTube. Now, these fenders, I'm not going to be using these. I want to get it apart, put all new fuel lines on it, and show you how to remove the fuel tank and all that. And I'm just going to put it off to the side, run new fuel lines, and I have another set of fenders that are really good shape. Going to re-decal this machine. We're going to fix the dash here first. This is unedited. And we're going to remove the decals on this, and we're going to fix this 1811. The issue is, and I'll back the camera up just a little bit, these holes are broken out on this top one right here. Now, the other three are all good, you can see right there, but this one isn't, and it has a slight crack in this area right here. All I'm going to do today is I'm going to use this Permatex weld, and I have it in my pocket getting warm because we're a little bit cooler today, but you want to get some of this Permatex cream plastic welder. Going to fill in that hole right there, let it dry. After it's dry, I'll probably use a Dremel, sand it out just a little bit, and I'll drill the hole, and it'll look pretty much natural. Now, this has very minimal wear in this area right here, but I probably will fill this in with body fill and repaint it. Maybe over a little bit of time, we'll show you projects on doing that. I know I've made videos of that in the past, but I seem to get a lot of people that are very interested in that. So I'm going to make sure you're in the frame there real well. I'm going to mix up a little bit of that plastic weld right now. I know I've said this in past videos. If you have John Deere equipment, this stuff here really repairs their hoods very well, because John Deere still has issues with theirs breaking. Works very good on Cyclops stuff. That should be enough right there to mix up for this. Might be a little bit too much, but we'll see. Now, I apologize for the noise. The roads are I have a main highway, it's right close to us. We're going to put it in this area. The John Deere tractor with a loader on it's going by right now. So that's all filled in, and we're going to let that dry, and I'll show you how I drill them and everything. So I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Right there is the hood hinge I'm going to use on this 882. They are made by Lester. They're good hinges, actually. They do have a tendency to break. So I'm going to back you up just a tad right there, and let's see. We're going to peel that back. Now, we're going to, at the tail end, I'm going to soak it with some of this 3M 38984. It's specially adhesive remover. This stuff will cost you around $40 for this container. If you're removing decals, it's a good idea to get some of this. I'm going to peel this decal off first, though, by heating it up, and I'm going to peel it right off. I do have a razor right here if I need it. I'm going to try not to mark up the paint, but there'll be so much sticky underneath this sticker that don't worry about marking up the paint too much. So you'll see when it's coming off, and I'll show you that towards the end. We're going to heat them up pretty good. I'm very excited about this 882. You don't see too many 882s. If somebody knows how many 882s they've manufactured, please put it in the comments, because I can't seem to find it anyplace. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start on this end here and see if I can get it off a little bit more in one piece. As you can see, the paint's in really good shape underneath this. I'm getting a lot of good responses on the unedited. I hope everyone likes that. Show you in real time how difficult or easy it is to work on these cadets. Actually, I'm not going to be able to get it in one shot. I'm going to try to peel that off just a tad. Now we'll try this end here. I've had them where you heated them up and just peeled them right off. I figured this one was going to be tough. It's been sitting out in the weather for like 9 years, so I figured this one was going to be a little bit tougher than usual. And this was sitting right out in the weather. And we get winter up here in New York. if I remember right, I had a hard time getting the 782 diesel, one of my first projects on YouTube, getting the decal off also. Now you don't have to worry about scratching up the paint because it has, underneath it, this is all tacky. What you really have to worry about is buffing them with rubbing compound, because you can burn right through this paint in a hell of a hurry on these. I'm going to heat that up just a hair more. Okay, now we have it. I'll do the other side a little bit later, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. I'm going to show you, have a little bit of this area here to get off. We're going to show you that 3M stuff in action. In fact, while I'm peeling that off, I'm just going to put some of this on here. We're going to let it sit. I have a little area right here. I have a little bit of decal left on it. Got a little bit of a dent to take out of there. First time that this hood and I got acquainted, I picked it up and to check out the machine because I bought it not very far from my place. And I picked the hood up and I had a bunch of snakes around the injectors on the top of this machine. You can see that stuff right there, this 3M adhesive remover just removes that glue right there. So that's how you do it. I'll do the other side. The next time you see this hood, we'll be putting the decals on it. I sure appreciate everyone that watches my channel. I hope you like it unedited. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And we'll see you on the next video.